their opponent might go for a side switch. Ups the damage on that by hits them with a stop and bomb. Their will to win is really experiencing burnout. They're going for the super art. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill.
That felt good, didn't it?
There it is! They knew it'd be enough. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
A new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Gotta do this. Come on.
You call, I answer.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Definitely saw that counter coming. Goes for the throw. Knew they'd go for it. That's a good read. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? All right, what's coming up next? Well-timed corner switch. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Taking stock. Player 1 holding. Yes! Drive impact for the win. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Both fighters have a full super meter on. Nice counter. Both fighters planning something? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. They're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Just goes for it at this range. Start the tune. Because Kimberly's ready to feast. Bushin Ninja Star Cypher. And this is only the beginning. Clutch anti-air. A real test of nerves here. Somehow manages to block the jump-in. Player 1 can't use it. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. They're gonna have to grind out the flatlines then. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Online. Great match. Here comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? Deal some damage with that quick combo. What are they thinking here? Got their eye on the air. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Combo with the target combo. Sticks the combo. I can't keep track of these corners. Snipes them out the air. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Decides to create some distance to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Still scrapping for control of the space. Shoryuken blocks across a good read. Blocks it well. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong as his range brushes that off and keeps going. Very slick with the combo. And they create, tries to act quickly, but with the attack. In there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Immediate jumping. Throw leaves them wide open. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
That hurt.
Lands the super. Time for dessert. Both sides getting ready. Nothing stops this train. Aims for the dashes out the cage right there. Shreds them with a critical. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Can this drive bring them back? Player 1. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Are you kidding me? Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Great match. Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
We gotta do this. Come on.
Give me your best shot!
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Starts with a jump in. Blocks the jump in. Backs them into the corner. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Knockdown. Neither of them willing to back off. All that effort for so little payoff. Heading into the end, nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Changes the pace with an air dare. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Still scrapping for control of the space. Shows a medium kick. Uses the target combo as a filler. Going in and fold for the throw. That's what they came for. Can they create an opportunity? Just goes for it at this range. Flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too.
Come on.
This is a must-win fight.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Gets a chance with that jump in. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Neither of them willing to back off here. Decides to meet them in the air. The jump in is denied. Knockdown. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the jump in. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Shoryuken. Drive gauge gap here. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Both fighters, oh, that throw did some juicy damage. Can they hit the drive? A real test of nerves here. Turns out, closes it out. Player 2 comes away with the win.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Puts one in the pocket. Still slugging it out here. Player 2 has been really leaning on that drive gauge. If the drive gauge is completely empty, the player will enter burnout and won't be able to use drive for a period of time, so it's vital to not let that happen. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Taking stuff up tap to close it. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Gets a risky buff in. Gets the jump in. Neither of them willing to back off. Both fighters planning something? Breaks the block with a throw. That throw will do some good damage. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Hits them with a stop and block. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Gotta do better than that. Jumps, this can lead to some big damage. Takes in the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Loads up a buff. Superb reaction. Yo, put that away. The jump in is denied. Scrapping it out up close. Gotta do better than that. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Checks with a medium kick. Player 1 can't use drive anymore. Will this drive gauge gap decide the round? Scuffle. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? This can lead to some big damage. Anti-air in the clutch. There's a burnout. I think they're just gonna go for it with the super. Player 1, they are done. Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Denies the attack and still slugging it out here. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very... Oh! Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Can they outlast it? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. We've got both sides without a drive gauge. How will they overcome this? Both unable to use drive gauge at this key point. From up above. All right, what's coming up next? In a dire situation, the smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Whiffs with that huge attack. You do not want to whiff an impact. They can't squander this punish counter chance. You gotta be... Charges forward. Sneaks it. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Oh my god, KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Hits him with a stop and bite. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. No more drive gauge. Knockdown. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive, they've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Flashes him. Going in. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
The impact doesn't do anything. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Avoids getting cornered. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. A quick breather. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance. Just goes for it at this range. That's not gonna hit. Grabs and throws them away. Both guys getting ready. Getting up close and personal. Throws them. Player 1 flatlines them. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Let me have some fun.
Round 1.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 has been really leaning on that drive gauge. A depleted drive gauge will really limit their options here. Smart meter management is one of the keys to winning, so they'll have to keep tabs on that if they want to win this match. Player 2 can't use any more drive without burning up. Heats it up with a combo into super. Going in, experiencing burnout. Player 2 has depleted their burnout and ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round 2. Fight.
Is anti-air in this one. Uses the target combo as a filler. Looking to impress with this super. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Still slugging it out at this range. Both fighters planning something? That combo finishes it! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Starts things off with a jump in? Uses the target combo as a filler. It's a good spot to use the super. And with the Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Pokes with the yo, raw super hit. What were they thinking? Mate, all the throw connects. What are they gonna do? Both sides reads the jump in. What a finish! Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Fighting round. Online race match. Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Beginning operation.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Starts with a jump in. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Gets out of the corner. Holds out with the block. Throws him to negate the block. Connects with medium kick. Throws him. What's next? What'll happen here? Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out. Looking for a chance. Shoryuken? They both have full drive gauges to work with. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This is gonna hurt. That's not gonna hit. Takes them up. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Jumps. Closing moments of the match. Flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in. Final cannon fight. Sets up with the jump in. Both players off of me. Player one, clutch, anti-air. Reads the jump in perfectly. Connects with the throw. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Quick medium poke. All the throw connects. What now? Shoryu. Crowns him from above. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Wraps it up with a throw. Player one comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
Great match. Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Gets a good read on their opponent. That should teach him you can't just throw out moves. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Very solid corner. Avoids getting cornered. Oh, what a move. Player two chases them down. Holds out with the block. All right, what's coming up next? Flashes. Player two holding on to that corner. KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player two had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Shoryuken blocks it. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Good old slap. Experiencing burnout. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of foot. Just goes for it at this range. Player two is in a pretty good going on the offensive. You've got to be mindful. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Are we anti-air in the clutch? Player two is in a very close in and out. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Great match. Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Jump in finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Starts with a jump in. The jump in is denied. KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps. Blocks it. It can't squander this punish counter chain. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Going in? Looking to impress with this super. Goes for the Sakai Fuhazan. Vintage Jury. Player 1 drops them. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Digs in deep to get that drive in. What now? And whip! What a sick counter! It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Opens with a jump in? Who's going to steal this win? Drops them. Ungensa hits them with a stop and bomb. Jumps? They were right to be on guard there. All the throw connects. Okay, here we solid anti-air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Takes them up. Drops that off. This releases some big damage. More fuel for the fire. Hook them up. Sakai Fuhasan. Can they make the most of this? Player 2 can't let Fuhara finish. Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Showtime, baby! Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking how their opponent reacts to Fireball. That was a solid anti-air. Wow, shut down. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Was looking for that jump attack. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Heading into the end game now. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. What'll happen here? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. There's a change of sides. Player 1 has the chance to win overdrive jackknife. Going in, can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Solid anti-air. Quick medium poke. What are they going to do? It closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters got to go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
Fires off an air slasher. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. They're going for the super art. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Good presence of them with a jackknife. Okay, here we go. Fireball pressure. Turns out. Here comes the corner pressure. Sets up with the jump in. There's a drive impact. Oh, it's enough. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game.
comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. The combo's there. What's going to follow the combo? Throws him down. Lots of aggression from both sides. Fires off an overdrive art. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes. All right, what's coming up next? The jump-in is denied. Great work finding the opening. Had the radar up and running. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Changes the pace with an air dare. Takes a trip. KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Opts to create space to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? From up above, you can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Going in, shows a medium kick. Jump. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. At least one of them. No! Critical art out! This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Sit down and shut up!
What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Open, sets up with the jump in. Uses the target combo as a pillar. Taking chunks out of each other here. Connects with medium kick. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Oh, the throw connects. Player two is in a very good spot. What were they thinking? That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Ugh, take a seat. Throws them. Only a little bit of drive and life left. This burns out. Player two can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. They're in the corner. This may change the match. Are you kidding me? Player one has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Come on. Bring the heat.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Good anti-air. Wow. Shut down. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player one in that dangerous burnout state. All right. Player two has the life advantage. Can they exploit this advantage? Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Misses the drive impact. You do not want to whip an impact. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Player one brings out the super art. How is this going to work out for them? Press the gauge and it's showtime. It's a weekend pleasure. Don't get up to get down. Pokes with a medium kick. Rolling Sova. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Shows a medium kick. Player 1, smart play to stop the opponent there. Jumps up, throws that off. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Chops off the tank and scores the win. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Gotta do this. Come on. Bring the heat.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. That was a solid anti-air. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Wow, shut down. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Player 2 chases them down. Neither of them willing to back off. In a dire situation, they can't afford KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jump? Up into the air off the jump. Cool. Player 1 hits him with a stopping block. Player 1 hits a good spot to use the super. Sunrise Festival. They've got to nail the inputs to keep this up. It springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They've got to be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Anti-air in the clutch. The next touch may decide this round. One player is in burnout. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in. Uses their drive gauge. Jump. Yo, put that away. Sends a clear message with that counter. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. What now? In with the cross. Are they going to be able to come back? And this is gonna hurt. Maximum strike. Both sides getting in flatline zone. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Online. Arcade Online. Great match. comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Fight with all your heart!
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Counter hit throw there. Those hit harder than normal though, that really pile on the pressure. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 is just about out of drive on them. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Jumps? Still slugging it out at this range. What'll happen here? Player 2 sees him in there. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Smart play to stop the opponent there. Neither of them willing to back off here. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Going in, the fighters return to the middle of the stage. Challenge from above, experiencing burnout. Hits them with a stop and pop. Shifujirai hits. Good damage off there. A quick breather. Life lead is there, but still anyone's kid closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Versus one-on-one.
Next up, stage selection. It's time to select the fighters.
I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons.
Looks like they want to rethink their choice.
I'm working hard every day to be a better man. If practice makes perfect, then I'm already a veteran. I suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. Destined for greatness, so you know that I'm back again. Back on my I'm fighting for pride, I'm fighting for life. Reputation on the line. You ain't gotta really like me, but you must respect me. I'm saying, if they ever try to check me, I ain't gonna let them